we're going to look at leveraging the power of data using Excel. So basically what we want to do is we want to take data and we want to turn it into useful information. And that's actually the basic functional definition of a computer, to take data and to turn it into information. So Excel is really super helpful in allowing us to take data and get information out of it in a quick way. And we're going to look at leveraging the power of data in 3 separate videos here. The first thing we're going to do is look at how do we find data. So I'll show you a couple of places where we could find some data. And then how do we copy that data from the web? And that's a super useful tool, just being able to go out there and if you see something on the web, say, hey, I want to pull that into Excel and work with it. Being able to copy data from the web and get it into Excel, there's a lot of little tips and tricks to help you do that more effectively. But the uses are pretty amazing. So for instance, let's say you just wanted to keep tabs on competitors. You could copy all of the information off of their website, put it into Excel on a weekly or monthly basis, and then you could track your competitors' prices or things like that. So that's copying data from the web. Then we'll take a look in the second video about filtering and sorting data, removing duplicates from data, and subtotaling data. And then in the third video, we're going to look at analyzing data with pivot tables, depicting data with pivot charts, grouping data with pivot tables, and using something called slicers for dynamic filtering within pivot tables. So if you want to read these Moneyball quotes, go ahead and pause the video right here. Otherwise, I'm about to click this. I'm about to click it. I'm going to click it. Here I go. I'm clicking it. And this is what we're going to look at when we're copying data from the web. So we're going to come back to this little list, and we'll see this list as I'm showing you some of the examples. But I think one of the best things to do is just to start out with examples and show you kind of how to do it. The first thing I'd like to point out is that all kinds of places where you could grab data. So one place is this Window Azure Marketplace, where they have some free data and some paid data and some data with free trials. So you could come in here and you could say, hey, what kind of data is out there? And so, you might be able to find data that's helpful and useful to you. You could also go to data.gov, which is a repository of a whole heck of a lot of government data. So you could come in here and grab crazy amounts of data and start crunching it and maybe find something that's useful to whatever endeavor you're doing. There's also this cool website, gapminder.org, and they have a page with data, and you could see all the different data there. Plus you could download the data in Excel spreadsheet format, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to grab some data here, age 15 plus, employment rate. So I'm going to come over here, and let's say they didn't have the link for downloading the data.